think I have to click on go live. That might have done the trick. I don't know. Stop streaming and broadcast. Oh, I think we're live. Check 1, 2, 3. Check. Oh, I think we're live. Awesome.
Yes, it's working.
Check 1, 2, 3. Okay, check. Now I have to mute that video. And here we go. Welcome everybody to the first live stream of Disc Wolf. And thanks to our very trusty subscriber Dorian. He already texted me because he didn't see a video coming. Lukas, how are you doing today?
Yeah, great. I was outside a lot today, visited a new course, and yeah, I guess gonna see how it goes today.
Awesome. And I heard you played a doubles tournament yesterday?
Yes, a little doubles tournament at Geierstal, a golf course like in the mountains, and yeah, just a little doubles tournament. It was a lot of fun.
Awesome.
We actually won also, so
yes. With whom did you play?
Bastian and Edda.
Nice.
From Karlsruhe, so I guess the Karlsruhe connection here again.
Yeah, that was in our last video. The near ace, he hit the chains, and you missed by a huge
it was
margin.
Also close.
And I did a good layup, you know.
Yeah. Good job.
No, that was fun. I had a fun training round with you, but it's not about yesterday, and it's not about today. Lukas, I heard you played was it your first Tremonia Open, by the way?
Yeah, it was. Yes.
Awesome. So for the other guys that don't know the tournament or are from outside, big greetings to the rest of the world. So we're located in Germany, and Germany is I would say, mediocre disc golf country because we are still small, I would say, compared to the Scandinavian countries. But nevertheless, we have some larger tournaments. And I think the Tremonia Open in Revierpark Wischlingen, I have a video to that one as well, because funny enough, we went to that course when I was a big beginner, and it is close to Dortmund. And Lukas, correct me, but that's the largest tournament in Germany?
Yeah, I guess next to the German Championships, of course. But yeah, it's right now the largest and most well-known tournament, which also has the best players.
Oh, okay. And why were you there?
I guess this year my rating was good enough to get a spot. So yeah.
What was the cap, the rating cap to start there?
I mean, because there was a lot of people, like always, spontaneously not coming. I think there were people like 910, 20 rated. It got a spot in the end, but from the start it was like 930, 940 was the, at least for MPO, of course, was the rating you had to have. Yeah.
And your current rating is?
960, around 960, yes.
Not too shabby. Nice. Okay, so this tournament was from the 12th to the 14th of May, as we mentioned, Revierpark Wischlingen near Dortmund. If you there, go. And before we talk about the course layout, how many players did attend?
So we had 144, so pretty big tournament, because it wasn't the usual shotgun start we have in most German tournaments. Yeah. I mean, this one was also maybe good fact to say also, it was part of the European Pro Tour EPT-X tournament. So it was the first of this kind in Germany. So it's kind of a lower tier of European Pro Tour events, but still had a lot of international players as well.
Okay.
Yeah, it was 144 overall, 86 of them open, 15 women, 26 over 40, 18 over 50, 9 over 60, and 8 juniors.
Nice.
Like 8 juniors is pretty good for Germany.
Yeah, very nice. So you played junior, right?
Yeah. That's definitely.
Being nearly 15 years old. How old do you have to be to play junior? I don't know.
under 18. In
Under
Germany, we
18.
normally only have under 18. So even though there are some players under like 14 or 12 or whatever, there's only one division because we're not Finland. We don't have that many juniors running around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will get there.
Yes, we'll do our best,
Awesome.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I already shared the layout. So I think you mentioned in a talk we had previously that it was quite easy to get there even with public transportation, and you had a nice like Airbnb or something.
Yes. Yeah, it's pretty easy to get there. I mean, it's still in Dortmund. It's a little bit, not that close to the city center, of course,
Okay.
but you can still get there easily. And there's a lot of options for to sleep somewhere in the area because I guess Dortmund is pretty big, and then
Yeah.
there's Bochum close to it, Essen,
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, it's
And you have
one of the
nighttime
busiest areas in
activities as
Germany.
well. Yeah.
Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, definitely. If you've never been there, there's a lot to do and a lot of big cities. So you're not kind of in like nowhere at a course like it often is.
Yeah.
Here it's in a city.
Okay, cool. So, maybe let's talk us through the course. Maybe just in general, is it an open course, wooded? I see wooded areas around. So it's a mix of wooden and open areas.
Yes, definitely. There is some wooded holes, especially like from like 11 to 14 or so.
Yeah.
But there's also some pretty open holes. But generally, it's often like a gap you
Oh!
gotta hit or specific landing zone.
Okay, and now you don't see it because you see the screen, but there's our pointer. We got Calvin in the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Calvin
Hey,
Heimberg.
Kevin.
Hi,
How you doing?
hi. He doesn't want to talk about the tournament because he was disqualified for playing lousy. No. Okay, let's talk us through the course. Maybe in general, we have like an event center. I think that's one of the main cool things about that tournament in Dortmund because you have a huge spot there with a shop with eating and drinking, right?
Yes, definitely. So there's a drive disc golf shop. So Drive Disc Golf is a company, I guess, that the tournament director owns, and
Yeah.
so it's like perfect next to a whole 17 and 18, so you can see it's like stay there, watch the people finish out their round, watch
Nice.
them miss the island on 18, of course, and then be like, oh, that's how can you miss that? And then miss it yourself, of course,
Yeah.
And of course, also hole one. I guess we're gonna see that later. There's like a red carpet from the Drive Disc Golf Center there going to hole one, which is pretty cool.
Awesome.
There's some food there, so all centrally located there. Pretty cool.
Okay, so I'll share now the first 6 holes and maybe you run us through. So hole 1, you already mentioned there was like an elevated tee pad, so you have
Yes.
a cool podium situation. And I think you were introduced all 3 rounds or just the final round?
Yeah, all 3 rounds. We could choose music. Also, yeah, shout out the sponsors. For example, Disc Golf, of course, here. And yeah, just have your name announced, maybe your accomplishments, and then start the round. And of course, if your name is announced and there's some music and it's all a little more nerves that you're
Cool.
maybe used to, but it's pretty cool to start like this.
Nice. And otherwise, I think it was like a straight shot up the hill or
Yeah, it's a little more
elevated.
uphill than it probably seems in the video.
Yeah.
So most people will choose like a overstable distance driver, slightly overstable maybe.
Yeah.
And try just to give it the height.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then hole 2, you've got a Mando par 4.
Yes. Yeah, it looks like it's a pretty short hole, and when you just see this T sign, you think like, oh, maybe it's like an opportunity to eagle, but it's like the angle is so sharp to the left and also pretty steep uphill. So yeah, it's a it's not far, but it's not an easy hole. And the OB at the start definitely comes into play.
Yeah. This one over there. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, a lot of people choose to throw like a hyzer over the path on the right side.
Okay.
I chose a forehand on the left side and let it, fade out to the right a bit, but there's enough space and the approach is not that far.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess a good hole where the scores are pretty well separated.
Yeah. And hole 3, I think I played this one as well. That's from, you start on that hill and you have that slight right turn, right, and have that basket next to the wood.
Yeah, so hole 3 is actually the easiest hole on the course. It's also, like you said, part of the standard layout.
Yeah.
It seems pretty easy, especially if you get a forehand, but of course, as always with like
That can always
easy
happen
holes,
something, yeah.
you somehow manage to throw bad shots, and if you go back like after the round, throw it again like 10 times in a row, you're always in the circle, but in the round, for some reason,
Yeah.
doesn't always work out.
Got it. Hole 4, par 3, first wooded tee pad.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, definitely. It's
Is it a gap shot?
Yeah, it's a pretty small gap.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I just hope to hit the gap, and then the ground is like slanted down to the left side, so it's tough to get it to land softly. So maybe a little forehand flex will be the play, or just a straight putter or mid-range that doesn't fade out to the left.
Okay. And hole 5, another par 3.
Another par 3, like as wooded as the other one, even more wooded. So it's also, I mean, it is the second easiest hole statistically.
Yeah.
But it's not easy to get the birdie, I think, at least. I didn't get it, so it's just, good old straight shots with a lot of trees.
Yeah.
It's not that easy.
Putter shot.
Yeah.
Okay, and hole 6, now this one is 240 meters, round about, I guess, 700 feet, or no, 600 feet maybe, something like that. 6 to 700 feet. Par 5. Wow, that's a long one.
Yeah, definitely. The interesting thing was on the first day, the basket wasn't where it was supposed to be. Because there was a truck for some construction in the park that was standing right in the area where the basket should be.
Okay.
So they spontaneously moved the basket, and for the last 2 days they had it at the original spot then.
So you had a 19-hole layout.
I guess so, but I mean, just for this one round, it was the shorter spot.
Okay.
There were some eagles there, but not on the original layout.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, not on the original. So the correct basket layout was a little harder than the substitution they had.
Definitely. Yeah.
Okay. Now let's see the main course. Okay, so we started playing around here 1, 2, and then we were walking around this one 6, and then I see a long walk through the forest to hole 7.
Yes, definitely. It's I gotta tell you maybe after the next holes about the walking. That's a little problem.
Okay.
Also because of these constructions in the park. But with like a golf start and not shotgun start, that's all right. You got time,
Okay.
It's only one round per day.
Yeah. Hole 7, harder one. 121 meters, lake to the right, and OB line, even. Oh, wow.
Yes, actually, hole 7 is the hardest hole on the course statistically.
Yeah.
How
many birdies? What was the birdie rate?
There were 30 birdies over all 3 rounds.
Okay.
But I think like in the first round there was only like 2. I guess the players get better. So yeah, it's it's right there. It's just kind of a straight shot.
Yeah.
But there's so much to hit on the way, and you're kind of scared because of the lake. It comes into play easily. Yeah. And there's like these new, I guess they are new lanterns along the road.
I remember the lanterns, yeah.
Yeah, they are annoying because like even if you want to do a layup, there's a lantern on the right side. If you want to go straight at it, there's a lantern in the right. So there's a lot of options, and I don't really like those lanterns because I like some natural obstacles and not some metal things.
If you hit the lantern, you fly even farther away.
Yeah, and it hurts the disc a little bit more as well.
Oh, don't tell me about it. I lost a disc 2 days ago, and I just got a message of a friend, and the lawnmower got it in the park. So
oh no,
one disc down.
Oh no.
But it's
actually
okay.
Funny story.
Yeah.
I once lost a disc on like a field where I practiced, and like a farm called me like one year and a half later, and were like, oh, we found your disc in like what's the word in English, like hoy,
hay, yeah.
yeah, like in a hay ball, yeah.
Oh wow,
was just
okay.
stuck in there, but it was completely fine.
Nice.
No scratchings, still flies great.
Awesome, and it had a nice scent to it, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Hole 8, that one looks kind of hard as well, if you ask me.
Yes, so it's like hole 6 before was the I guess the 13th easiest hole.
Yeah.
Then 7 the 18th easiest hole. Then 8 the 17th easiest hole.
Okay.
So I guess the second hardest. And hole 9 the 10th easiest. So this was like all pretty hard holes in a row.
Yeah.
There was the stretch here where you just wanted to get through.
Okay, got it,
yeah.
got it. Okay, and then hole 10, 11, 12, you're back in the woods again and have to shape your shots, right?
Yeah, 10 is pretty easy. And maybe like, I mean, 8 and 9 are around the lake again, so there's a lot of opportunities to lose the disc, and yeah, pretty tough par 5s and 4s. You just want to get there cleanly, and then hole 10 is the third easiest, so this one you really want to get.
Yeah, okay.
And after that, it's a long walk to 11.
Let's have a look. You end here at hole 10, and then you have to walk around the lake up again to 7, and then start at 11. Oh!
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
So this is like a 5 to 10 minute walk, which is a little bit annoying.
Does it get you out of the routine, or is that a problem?
Yeah, I think it does a little bit, but I mean, on some other holes there were some backups anyway, so it's not the only place where you gotta wait.
Okay.
So I guess it's just part of disc golf. You have to wait a little bit.
Got it. And then we come to hole 13 to 18. Any special holes on these, or any specialties on these holes?
Yeah, maybe also like 11, 12, 13 are all pretty wooded.
Yeah.
So it's just hit the main gap from the start and then kind of hope that you get through. At least that's what I try to do.
And you were partially lucky?
With the first gaps mainly, but there weren't a lot of birdies for me on that stretch. No.
Okay.
Yeah, and then like 14, 15. At least 14 is a little bit more open. This one's you want to get a big skip maybe, get to the left. But it's also, again, a really specific shot you got to throw. Overstable, skip. It's not what you do like on your home course often, probably. Yeah. And 15 is a tight gap again, but you can get lucky.
Yeah.
It's more open, like closer to the basket.
Okay.
Then 16...
looks also tight, and OB, and a
OB on the right side can get into play pretty quickly if you get a bad kick. And also, like, it's a fairway of like maybe like 8 meters or so across, maybe a little bit more.
Oh wow!
It doesn't look that small.
Okay.
The gap you gotta hit. I mean, it's like a gap the whole way, so it's easy to hit something. And maybe it's a little bit shorter than 160 meters, I guess. Yeah, I think like it's definitely shorter than 116. I think it was like 105 or so this year.
Got it. And then
after that, like the signature holes of the course, 17 and 18, like I said, next to the tournament center. and it's also a little walk to get there. But like I said, I thought it would be worse, but in the tournament, all this walking, it was fine.
I got
Jog
it.
a bit.
Okay, you have to go back there and then play around. Okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Um,
Oh, and
Actually,
they
you
cross each other.
gotta go next to the parking lot,
Yeah.
and from there, cross all 2 and 1 to get to 17 and 18.
Yeah.
I guess you could switch around 17 and 18 to make the walking a little bit better.
Yeah.
But it's all right. Like I said, it's the nerves come up there with all the people watching.
Yeah.
They just finished a round, have a beer, sit
How
there.
did you cope with that? Did you try to ignore them, or did you celebrate it?
I guess a little bit of both. Try to focus, and then of course, good old take your disc and be like, yeah.
I always make the C2 look that easy.
Yeah, like this, yeah, definitely. And but 17 is good placement, shot first, and then maybe a skip or a forehand or turnover to get to the basket. But OB can come into play really easily.
Yeah.
And 18, of course, it's an island. That's always nerve-wracking.
Cool. Yeah.
But if you hit the island, you will have a putt.
And it's even like possible to do an ace run on that one, right? Or...
Definitely. That's also we're gonna see later where there was a little ace race event.
Yeah.
So pretty cool hole for something like that.
Awesome. So thank you, Kevin, for pointing the way throughout the round. And stop that, Calvin. Please stop that. Hi. Okay, thank you. He's off. And I would say let us watch some videos of the tournament. And while we watch some videos, maybe I think now we have a problem because you see it a little bit in a time lag. I will share my screen with you in Discord right away. Okay.
All right.
One moment, guys.
Wait, let me.
This one. I'll just go down with the bitrate. That's it. Oh, nice hat, Rubber Ducky.
Yes, Rubber Ducky.
Does it work? Can you see the screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, perfect. And
but right now I just see the YouTube stream on your screen, right?
Yeah. Now you should see the videos. Is that right?
Yeah. Now I see it.
Okay, perfect. So this was the ace race, right?
Yes, there was the ace race. It was a little downhill, hole 18, so I just sat there to make these videos.
Yeah.
It was like one shot for free, and the other shots you gotta pay like I think 50 cents per throw.
So... Nice way to make money. I'm so close. I will make it next time.
Yeah. But there was also I think like a Discmania bag.
Okay.
To win there.
Yeah.
So some cool prizes.
Awesome.
And there was also an ace, so yeah.
Okay, like that. Okay.
Not me though.
You did not throw one ace?
No. I hit the basket on the practice round, first shot on that hole, but that was it. No.
Okay. Okay, and then we are here at hole 1, I think.
Yes. Yeah, you see the red carpet there on the left. Then you get introduced, and it's up the hill. As always, it's a little bit more uphill than it looks in the video. Just try to give it enough height. Oh, now you see me also.
I think the title of that video was me shanking it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right. Yeah, like, I don't know, if you watch this video you can see I was just lined up completely wrong, and yeah, I guess if you aim to the left, you're gonna throw to the left. Yeah, then we have Christian, so a friend, colleague of mine, who actually played a great tournament.
Let's go.
He was actually on lead card. You can watch that on Frolf in a few weeks, I guess.
Cool.
If you're interested in the tournament and want to watch some coverage for it.
Yeah, we'll link it down below after that.
Yes, he didn't play a great last round, but he was second before that, yeah.
Oh,
and there was a nice putt on hole 7. There was one of the 2 birdies in in round 1 there.
Okay. So maybe as a question in between, how did you end the tournament?
All right. I guess I played over my rating average.
Okay.
Played like 966, so like barely over it.
Yeah.
Main problem was a few too many bogeys, and
Beers?
I didn't. Yeah, no, actually not. But yeah, like in the first round, I didn't play whole 17 and 18 great. Had like bogey to end it.
Okay.
That was not great. Other than that, I just didn't give myself enough birdie looks. It was just mainly like circle 2 looks. But that was it. Like,
Yeah.
I had like first round was pretty interesting. I had no circle 1x percentage, so no putts.
Oy.
Even tried between parked and circle 2, which is pretty unusual.
Yeah.
I just had circle 2 putts or I was parked, but only once parked for birdie, which was a little bit annoying, but still, what was it, like +1, I think?
Did it annoy you while playing the round? Were you like increasing your risk level?
No, not that, but I was always like, all right, a circle 2 putt again, great. And always like long circle 2 putts, so not the kind where like I'm gonna make this easily. It's more like, all right, let's give it a shot. Yeah, that was pretty annoying, but it didn't go that much better in the other rounds. But other than that, if I had putts in the circle, they were pretty good.
Yeah.
I just played all right tee shots, but not good enough for the real birdie looks.
Okay, so that was your hole 1. And there we see Jess finishing, I think, hole 17, right?
Yes, this is the approach on hole 17. She's in a good spot there, I guess, after 2 throws. But if you throw a really great shot from the tee, you can also get there in 1.
Oh, wow.
And so it's over the basketball court, which is a little bit nerve-wracking as well, because, of course, it's OB. If you get... if you stay on the court.
Yeah, and then you have to head back and throw it in approach.
Yeah.
No chance of making it.
I saw a lot of shots also going long OB because you gotta just want to clear the court.
Does it have like the basketball court, but it's flat? It doesn't have like an edge or a like.
Yeah, it's pretty flat, but it's not in a great shape, so there are some like bumpers.
Okay.
And also there's this big dirt pile.
Did they put it there on purpose, or was it because of the construction?
I don't know. No, definitely. I think because of the construction.
But it's a nice addition to the hole.
Yeah. Like normally some people would play especially backhand dominant players would play a skip shot backhand.
Yeah.
But that wasn't really in play now.
I think next year I'll rent a big truck and print something on it like hit me for whatever, free beer, and then park it right in the front of that hole 17.
Sounds like a good plan.
And have a big keg, because then everyone is just playing 18 and then coming back having a beer.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yes. I don't want to pay for it though.
That's fine. That was hole 17 from the start?
Or?
Yeah, that was the drive there.
Yeah.
If you get the power, you can also play like a big sidearm that goes around the Mando there a little bit. Turnover. Yeah. Also another putt on hole 17 here now from Natalie.
Yeah. And this is hole 18. Is that you? Might be.
I can't really see. I mean, I think it's probably Christian.
Ah, yeah. I think it's Christian. And that is the island throw?
Yes, that's the island. So Christian throws a pick here for Nineveh. So like approach this is definitely enough, but yeah, it's tough to land softly.
Oh, yeah, okay. Nice throws. There we see a slow-mo.
Yeah. That was a great shot by Jess.
Oh, she's parked.
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to resize these videos a little bit because...
But I don't know if the video is also in there, we're gonna see. She was almost parked, but you know, the putt is not always guaranteed.
It is what it is.
Now we have, there was Christian and now Fabi Kauner. distance competition.
Ah, okay.
It was pretty cool. A little
Was
bit
that on the
uphill in
evening
end.
of day 1?
I think day 2 it was.
Sehr gut auf Video zu haben.
I think so, yeah. So there was distance competition first, then putting competition, and then the ace race. So pretty cool.
Awesome. How far did the winner of the distance competition throw? Can you remember?
I think it was like 146 meters.
Okay.
But you gotta say, like, where you see in the back the trees, it's a little bit uphill, so you won't get like a skip, and it will be
an upshot
by the ground.
Upshot by Calvin, you mean?
Yeah. I mean, he would have crushed this competition, of course, but it was pretty close. A lot of people were contention.
147 meters, that's a lot. Did you do your 360?
Actually, funny enough, I didn't do a 360 in the distance competition, but I did do one in the normal tournament.
I think you have a video of that one.
It's
Why?
maybe the wrong way around, but in the evening, after all these competitions, I did some 360s just for fun with Philip, who just saw throwing. And I was like throwing putters 360 pretty far and surprisingly accurate. I was like, alright, like hole 6, the par 5, there's a chance to like just throw the 360 because you rather want to get too far than, you know, than like placing it perfectly on the short side. So it was like, the risk is not that high, so I think the videos of the 360 is somewhere here as well.
Yeah, fun. Yeah, we'll continue with the next part of the videos. And so, round 2, how was that one for you?
Yeah, round 2 was better, I guess. I actually had some circle 1 looks and
improvement.
Made a few more birdies. Wait, I guess so in the first round I played +1, but I was under par most of the round, besides hole 17 and 18, like I said. Then hole 2 was -3, and and round 3 also -3.
Ah, cool.
Same problem. Same problem. Not that many birdie looks. Just all right shots. Not many mistakes. Just 2 bogeys. But just.
And so for you personally, like giving yourself more opportunities for C1 putts, what do you need to change until next year? Or
I guess it would help if like the course is not completely underwater on the practice round. That's that would help. So practice round was raining a lot, and I don't know if you got the photos somewhere, but there was like so much water everywhere and really slippery, so it was tough to just play a lot of the holes for the first time like that. So I definitely learned some stuff on tournament rounds actually. So now I know a little bit better what to do, and just, you know, like it always is, like if the timing's just not right on tournament day, it's like you're a little bit off. The shots are all right, but it's just not enough to really get the birdie looks.
I didn't integrate the shots to that stream here. I'll do in the future, but we can see.
Oh yeah.
Kind of nasty. But there was only training round. All 3 tournament days
what we see earlier. Hole 17 it was. And yeah, I mean on the first day there was still a lot of water on the course and pretty slippery in a lot of places, but they did a good job by trying at least to make it a little bit better. They replaced some of the tees for the other rounds.
Oh my god, that is super muddy. How awful.
Yep. There was the view from hole 4's tee pad, and like just this little uphill here, just walking there was, you know, just don't fall. Yeah, it was pretty bad, but it got better through the tournament. And they did a good job by trying at least to get the tee pads in better conditions in the other rounds.
Tournament day. Sun out. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. So you finished which place?
25th out of the 68 players. So I was 15 behind the leader. Which for 3 rounds I guess not that much. But it's I mean, I played 5 under par, winning score was 20 under.
Yeah.
That was all right, but like I said, not great, not bad. Yeah.
Okay. And then a few hot geese, huh?
Yeah, honk.
Honk.
Yeah, that was actually pretty cool. I saw this family of geese every day. It was like you could see here, it was like 2 geese parents,
Yeah.
and then a little family that was a little bit older, the kids, and then another younger family next to it, and they were always
So cute.
together the whole time. So looked like a nice vacation for them.
These are vibes I only get from big American tournaments.
Yeah, I think these are Canada geese as well. You see them on all these golf courses.
Let us
there as
ask the tournament director if he imported them for the tournament.
Maybe. There's no foxes though, I think. It's not like OTP Open.
We've got wolves in Germany now. Arrgh! And this is the ace race. Oh, you got 3 baskets for the ace race?
Yeah, with 3 baskets, and yeah, because we in Germany are not that great, so 3 baskets is easier to hit than 1.
Yeah. But it's a fun idea. And that's your 360.
Yeah, that's the 360 now in round 3 on hole 6. I was a little bit scared to shank it too much, so I threw it a little bit too much hyzer and a little bit too high. But it was actually in the same spot I was in the other 2 rounds, where there was a good chance for a birdie.
Yeah.
I didn't make it, but
and people had a blast.
Yeah, they liked it. Yeah, what do we have here? Oh, that's hole 7. Like I said, the lanterns you could see there are pretty much in the way, and yeah, it's just a lot to hit.
Yeah.
Then a little approach from me on hole 12, I guess. There was a pretty tough wooded hole, like uphill tee-pad, which was pretty slippery.
Yeah.
Forehand by Tobias and me on hole 13. After that, also a small gap to hit from the start, and then if you get through, that's a makeable birdie.
Yeah. And one of your
I really
putts.
thought
Oh, come on! That one was close.
Yeah, I was already running it in, and then was like, nope, not today.
And this hole, I remember, hole 15, with that line of trees.
That's a beautiful hole, but it's just so tight to get through there. So I saw a lot of people getting birdies, like not hitting the main gap.
Yeah.
But also a lot of people get pretty bad kicks.
Yeah. I think when I threw that hole, I got so lucky. I went right, not like him against the trees, but through the trees. That some way came back. So that's also a line that could work.
Yeah, also on lead card. I think it was. You can see that on.
Geil.
Wolf.
Secret gap.
Like I said.
So geht doch.
Oh no, actually.
Und
it wasn't on lead card because the winner came from chase card, right? So you can't see it.
So
but
tell me about the final. Like it was like a spoiler alert for everyone who wants to watch the tournament coverage. But for the other people, I think it was quite a
it was
tense moment in the end.
Yeah, it was like 2 people from the chase card who actually came back. I think it was like
who was it?
Who was it? So it was Justus Friedrich, local player from Dortmund actually, so pretty cool. And Timo Hartmann, the 3-time reigning Open champion in Germany.
Yeah.
And like after the first 2 rounds, Fabian Kaune was in the lead with -19. Played great the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
So Justus was actually 9 strokes off the lead.
Oh wow!
Coming into the last
round 3.
Yes.
Wow.
And unfortunately for Fabian, he didn't have a great day at all.
Yeah.
On the final round, but he took it really well and played a +6 actually to finish the tournament, which was pretty
rough.
Yeah, just tough to see, but I guess it happens to everyone.
Yeah.
Even to a former German champion. And and then so Justus played a -10, which is I think the best round of the tournament. And Timo was also 7 shots back, played a -8. So they were both -20
crazy. Okay.
after their rounds and went into a playoff. And yeah, their first hole 1, they're both like circle's edge, but both missed the putt, and then it got to hole 2, and not great drives. Justus threw into the left side, into the woods, but he was safe, didn't miss the Mando. A good pitch out then. Timo threw the OB actually on the short side, and yeah, also kind of had to.
The nerves.
I think he did a forehand roller to get in an alright spot, but forehand roller uphill is tough. Then interestingly enough, Justus threw a tilt approach, but I was like, what is he doing? Because like on a hill, a tilt would not be my choice. But the approach was great, and he had like an easy putt to finish it because Timo was OB. Yeah, Justus won actually on his home course.
Crazy, how fun! That was a
cool.
big party, I suppose.
Yes, definitely. He's also a young player. His biggest win yet, I guess. So great job.
Awesome. And so, I think they did a lot of publicity. Were there some spectators throughout the tournament while we watched the final videos?
Yeah, I mean, it is kind of a crowded park.
Okay.
So, that's also why the course layout is maybe a little bit too much walking, because it's just the other parts of the course are too crowded.
Yeah.
And we also had some ignorant people just walking around barricades for a tournament and just ignored it, which is pretty annoying because you have to wait even more then, but it worked alright. Yeah, and other than that, on hole 17 and 18 there's always like half of the people playing the tournament there, and so it was great, like good mood. Definitely.
So you would say, like, for people watching internationally, it's worth a visit, definitely.
Definitely, yeah. Also, I want to point out, also the other divisions other than FPO, there was actually in the other divisions like FPO, MP40, MP50, MP60, and juniors. Only in Open, the men's Open division, and for the juniors, the German player won. All the other divisions, it was actually for the FPO it was Julia Burkhardt from Switzerland. Then for MP40 it was of course Stefan Müller from Switzerland, who is still one of the highest rated players in Europe, I guess.
Swiss Championship last year.
Yes, in Europe, that's all right. Yeah. He's so consistent, really impressive. Like he won. He's like I said, also from Switzerland. Then we had another Swiss winner who might be known to a lot of people in Europe as well. That's Paul Franz for MP60. Also Swiss. Who is also one of the greater MP50 players in Europe. So it was good talent. I hope there would be a little bit more like Scandinavian players maybe trying it out, but it was, I guess, a EPT-X event for the first time. So maybe if you watch this, I don't know, Niklas, Linus, come here. It's a great event.
Easy win.
Höher, Lukas!
Talent gap is definitely still there between like Central Europe and Scandinavia. That's really
Mein Bruder hat mir
yes, I think like,
Ja!
for the Open division,
Was heißt denn düster?
it was like $500 for Justus as the winner. I guess with like the ambitions that David and all the other guys from Dortmund, the Discord friends, is the club called, they will probably have even more money next year. I think overall it was around $4,500. So that's nice. For Germany, that's a lot because most of us are no money.
And while we see you missing this putt,
yeah, that was the putting contest. That was the spot was 3 prize.
yeah.
So I charged up on the last one. I made that one. And like you see now, Philip, there was the next spot. That was all. Every time you made one of those 3, all the people who made it got to the next spot and had 3 more tries. Yeah.
And yeah, wrapping it up, you had a great time, played too well, right?
Yeah.
And
There was some good stuff, some bad stuff.
yeah, you'll be back next time.
Yeah, probably. If it's possible, I would definitely come back.
You have 30 plus, so your health is probably an issue for you.
I hope so. I mean, you never know, but that shouldn't be a problem. Another thing I want to show before we finish up, maybe also interesting for some players, I got the disc here. I can't see how well it is placed into the camera.
It's perfectly fine, yeah.
Perfect?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you can see it well, but it was like a special run of C-Line MD3s that Discmania made for a tournament.
Oh, cool.
Also with the logo of Tremonia Open.
Awesome.
There. Yeah, this is pretty cool, and also I might bag it because I just like this metal flake C-Line stuff. It's a little bit softer, I guess, than normal C-Line.
Nice.
That got nerdy right now, but alright. Yeah.
Cool. So, thank you very much for that review of the course, the tournament, and sharing your videos and insights. And I hope for you guys watching that stream, it was fun. It was our first time trying that out. And,
yeah, let us know how it was, if you liked it, and if it might get you, especially the international players, to join the Tremonia Open next year.
Yeah, that was our idea. Come to Germany and have a good time. Also in Switzerland, there are some nice tournaments taking place. So it's definitely also from what you got, very very hospitality, friendly people, cool. Since it's not a large thing in Germany yet, people are very enthusiastic. So it's a very charming experience, I think. Yeah, and in this case, what's up next for you, Lukas?
Actually, I will be joining you at home for the next tournament. Yes, in 2 weeks, right?
Yeah.
In Lörrach, for PGA event number, what was it? 69420?
69420.
Yes, the Revierpark Open.
Yeah.
Hard to pronounce for someone outside of Germany, I guess.
Hard to pronounce, easy to smoke, I suppose.
Yeah, and yeah, that's gonna be fun, I guess.
Yeah.
And then after that, next week after that, I'm in the Czech Republic for Konopishta Open. I guess my biggest event yet. It's gonna be interesting. I hope that all the timing that was maybe a little bit bad in my technique will get fixed until then.
Nice.
And I can maybe at least try to
finally
stay with Paul and Scott
beat your
Stokely,
nemesis,
Niklas,
Paul Macbeth, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Then we'll see you either stoned on event 69420 or in the lead card with Paul Macbeth 1 week later.
Yeah, and maybe if I'm not stoned, I will also have a chance to maybe win Revierpark Open, but there's also some great competition there.
Yeah, definitely.
So let's see.
Awesome. I'm looking forward to welcoming you here. I've got some nice new polymers that you should check out, like this pretty MD1.
Ooh, nice.
Looking forward to trying out some of these new discs as well. Otherwise, thank you Discwolf for sponsoring this video. We have a shop. You can come online, www.discwolf.com, and otherwise some great tournaments, and I should also link these on my website. And
there's like 2 or 3 more days of free shipping, right?
Yeah, this month free shipping. Try it out, save some money. I will not send out any packages by Warenpost anymore. I did that once. It was awful. All DHL now.
Yeah.
So
I guess we gotta learn from mistakes, just like on the course.
Definitely. And yeah, we photograph every disc on the website. It seems maybe a little too shiny, but all of them are photographed. So take a look and enjoy new polymers for this summer. And Lukas, I'm looking forward to welcoming you in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Thank you for the insights. Take care.
Take care.
Is there
Bye.
like a disc golf saying for bye, like good birdies? I don't know.
I guess not for the end, but before the last hole, at least we do it in Germany. We say schöne letzte or just schletzte if you want to make it faster. So good last one.
Then
I guess after the round, I don't know if there's something like that.
okay.
So I guess schletzte.